In a quiet town, there lived a girl named Leila, known for her kindness and intelligence. Yet Leila carried a secret, one so powerful that she had to hide it from the world. Born with extraordinary beauty, her face had an unusual effect on those who saw it up close. The moment someone gazed at her, they would instantly fall unconscious, their lives taken in a heartbeat. It was a curse, and Leila's parents, desperate to protect their daughter, kept her hidden away from society. As she grew older, Leila's parents realized they couldn't protect her forever. The world was changing, and Leila needed to experience life outside the walls of their home. At 18, despite their fear, they allowed her to attend school. But there was a catch. She could never reveal her face. Leila wrapped her face with cloth, leaving only her eyes visible. She quickly became known at her new school for her brilliant mind. Teachers and students marveled at her intellect, but nobody knew her real beauty. The rumors started. Some said she was hiding scars. Others thought she was strange, but it didn't matter to Leila. She just wanted to go through the day without hurting anyone. But there was one student who refused to let her be, Sarah. Sarah, the popular girl, had always been in the spotlight. Seeing Leila as an easy target, she made it her mission to provoke her. Day after day, Sarah taunted Leila, trying to get her to reveal her face. "Are you hiding something hideous under that cloth, Leila?" she would ask with a mocking smile, her friends giggling behind her. Leila, calm and composed, would simply ignore her. She knew the danger that lay in revealing her face, but Sarah didn't understand. The teasing grew worse, and one afternoon, as Leila walked to class, Sarah stood in her path. "Today's the day, Leila," Sarah said, her voice full of challenge. "Take off the cloth. Let's see if you're really as ugly as everyone says." Leila took a deep breath, her heart racing. She looked into Sarah's eyes, and for the first time spoke the truth. "You don't want to see my face? It's not a matter of beauty. It's a matter of life and death." Sarah scoffed. "Oh, please. If you're not ugly, prove it." Leila hesitated, but refused to give in to the bully's demand. She turned and walked away, knowing the consequences if she revealed herself. But Sarah's taunts didn't stop. Every day she would provoke Leila, daring her to show her true self. As the weeks passed, rumors about Leila's curse spread, and some students began to wonder if the stories were true. Among them was Mark, a handsome and charming young man, popular with the girls. But unlike most, Mark wasn't interested in fame or attention. He noticed something about Leila. Not just her beauty, but her intelligence and grace. One day, Mark approached Leila in the library. "Hey, I've been meaning to ask. Why do you always cover your face?" he asked, his voice gentle. Leila looked up, surprised. "I'm just trying to stay safe," she said quietly. Mark smiled, sitting down next to her. "You're more than your face, you know. I'd like to be friends." Leila, although cautious, felt a warmth in his words. She agreed, and over time, they spent more time together. He would help her with assignments, and they talked about books and life. For the first time, Leila felt seen, not for her curse, but for who she truly was. But Sarah wasn't ready to give up. One afternoon, Sarah approached Mark, determined to put an end to his friendship with Leila. "You're wasting your time with her," Sarah sneered. "She's hiding something dangerous. Why don't you leave her before it's too late?" Mark, now irritated, shook his head. "I'm not going anywhere. Leila is kind, and that's all that matters." Despite the tension between Sarah and Leila, things seemed to be looking up for Leila. But deep down, she still feared what might happen if someone discovered her face. One evening, as they studied together in her room, Mark, unknowingly, triggered the unthinkable. While Leila was distracted, he accidentally brushed against her face cover, and it slipped off, Leila gasped, quickly covering her face again. But Mark didn't flinch. He simply smiled at her, his eyes full of understanding. "Leila, I love you," he said softly. "You don't need to hide. You're perfect just the way you are." Leila stared at him, confused. "But you saw my face. Why aren't you?" Mark reached out, taking her hand. "I told you, I love you for who you are. This curse doesn't affect me, because I love you, not your face." For the first time, Leila felt a sense of peace. Her fear, her curse, seemed to fade away in that moment. The next day, she walked through the school without her face covered. When people saw her, they were shocked. "She's beautiful," they whispered. Some even stared in disbelief. Sarah, witnessing the change, stood frozen. "This is what you were hiding," she whispered. Unable to comprehend what had just happened, Leila smiled, her heart lighter than it had been in years. "Yes, this is me, and now I'm free." The students cheered. And for the first time, Leila felt truly free. Free from the curse, free from judgment, and free to live her life on her own terms.